are live there. Hop over here. Good morning if anyone's tuning in just yet.
I am.
Alrighty. To our logos real fast. Walk in here.
Hi, Becky. ID?
AM 1400 KCYK Yuma.
You ready? Yo! Hello, Tracy. Lots of information coming to you shortly.
It's time for Today in Yuma with Jennifer Blackwell and Teresa Straub. You can listen to Today in Yuma weekdays from 9 to 10 a.m. on Z93 and Outlaw Country. Opinions expressed herein are not necessarily those of station management. Feel free to give Jennifer and Teresa a call at 782-4321. And now, Today in Yuma.
Right. My microphone is not what's supposed to.
I moved it out of the way, so.
Are you going to behave or something? All right. Here we go.
Welcome to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer Blackwell.
And I'm Teresa Straub.
Thanks for stopping by to hang out with us on this Wednesday morning on Z93 and Outlaw Country.
Yes, that's if you're listening on the radio, but you can always watch us on the Sunset Health Facebook live feed. That is a fun way to interact with the show. If you have any questions or comments for our guests, you can post it right there on our feed.
You sure can.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as humid as yesterday.
Thank goodness.
Yesterday was 75% humidity. This morning was 49.
I'll take it.
But still far more bearable.
Yes,
and
definitely.
A few degrees cooler regardless. But yes, we do have a heat warning in effect through 8 p.m. on Sunday.
Yeah, they extended it.
And then it's going to cool down, I think, to 109 on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to start to see those temperatures drop a little bit.
I saw towards the end of next week, like 104 and things like that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
My anniversary is on October 15th, and I think it's only supposed to be 98.
Oh.
So I'm excited about
Yes,
that.
see, it's in the future.
Yes,
It's coming. It is coming.
All right, coming up on the show today, we have John Kavetsky joining us. He is going to be talking about Sunset Volley. It's a new volleyball league in the community. So we're going to share details about that. And we also have Brisa Garcia joining us because it's Tacos and Tuesday.
It's taco time. I'm excited.
And then Mia Armenta, I think it's Mia today, with WACOG.
Yes.
It's her turn in the rotation.
It
She was
is.
not here too long ago, but they did some trading. So
Yes.
somebody from WACOG will be here to share information about their services.
Yes.
And yes, Lex said she needs cooler weather for her full face makeup costumes.
Yes.
That can be a bit much.
Yes.
A bit much too. All right, so those are the guests coming up for today.
Awesome.
Tomorrow, Diane will be here from FanQuest to talk about a costume contest.
Okay.
We also have Art Morales and Greg Levine joining us. They're going to be talking about the Clean and Beautiful Commission for Yuma.
Very important.
And we're going to be talking about a blood drive.
Okay.
Indeed,
Sounds good.
Lots of things in our community.
All right.
Well, today is Random Acts of Poetry Day.
Oh, I like that.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Teresa wears lots of bows. Boo.
That was pretty good for on the spot, Jen. I'm not going to even attempt.
I try. It's hard to keep them clean, though. That's the issue. It's also National Smarties Day, the candy.
The candy? Okay.
National Walk to School Day. They don't live in Yuma.
I was going to say, you know what? Eli might start doing that when the weather cools down, but not right now.
I did have to walk uphill both ways in the sunshine.
In the sunshine.
In the sunshine.
But not in Yuma heat.
But it was over a mile.
Yeah.
Oh, it was rough.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the 80s and the early 90s was rough. It's also National Produce Misting Day.
Okay.
See, they have national days for everything.
I mean, they still do that. They need the misting.
They do.
And they like to scare you when it comes on.
It's Pumpkin Seed Day.
Yes, please.
Yes, we love pumpkin seeds.
Mhm.
National Coffee with a Cop Day.
Yes.
We had Sergeant Lori Franklin on the Yuma County Anti-Drug Coalition radio show. They had their Coffee with a Cop today.
They did.
It is National Custodial Workers Recognition Day.
And you know what? Shout out to the city of Yuma. They posted all of their custodians and thanked them this
Awesome.
morning. Yeah.
It's National Name Your Car Day.
She doesn't have a name. I always call her she, but she does not have a name.
And it is
The only thing that we named around here was the station van when we had it.
Bertha
Yeah, and other names we can't say on the radio.
and our ghost. The ghost has a name.
Yes.
And it's National Fried Scallops Day.
Nope. I know you won't eat that either.
Sam says Sunkist has Coffee with Cop this morning.
They do.
Alrighty.
I think that's where PD was this morning.
I think that's where they were.
Yeah.
All right. It is time for the Firehouse Subs birthday shout outs, and we do want to remind you, when you buy more subs, you save more lives. And please remember this time of year. We have lots of stuff going on. Firehouse has catering available too.
They do.
They'll bring it to you in a box, and it is a nice layout, and cleanup is super easy.
Yes.
Just give them at least 48 hours notice so they can help you out.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, celebrating today, the one, the only, we miss her. Allison McClellan
Aw.
is celebrating today in the fine state of Texas.
She is. Happy birthday. Well, the first shout out I have, and really the only one I have, is one of our Bike Life friends over at 1904 Biking in San Diego. Ellen Solis, we want to wish you a very happy birthday today.
Another show friend, Luis Vargas, is celebrating
Aw.
today.
Luke Pena is turning 15.
I think that's Pina.
Pena?
Yes.
Okay.
Happy birthday to him.
Okay.
I'm supposed to tell his dad he's old now.
Oh,
But
okay.
that did not come from Luke. That came from someone else.
Okay. Okay.
And Junior Kalunga is celebrating his birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right, get those birthdays in because we want to recognize you, and you just might be that lucky winner on Mondays when we do a random drawing for a free medium
Sub, chips, drink, and dessert.
from
Yes.
Firehouse Subs. One lucky person will win that. How can they send us those birthdays?
There's multiple ways. One of the easiest ways is by going to monstermediayuma.com. Click on the Today in Yuma tab. Look for that Firehouse Cupcake that Jen has on that Sunset Health Facebook live feed. Click that little that little graphic there, and it'll give you the entry form, and you can send in your birthdays, anniversaries, work anniversaries, milestones. If you are celebrating, we want to celebrate with you. Or you can always just send us a message. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any way. Most people know how to find us. You can just send them on in.
Because we don't know if we don't know.
We don't know. I
All
mean,
right.
if it's on Facebook and you're my friend, chances are I'll catch it. But other
You
than that,
might see it.
I might see it.
Algorithms are weird.
Yes.
All right, just a reminder that the Yuma Community Job and Education Fair is today.
Today.
If you have been looking for information from lots of organizations, maybe a career change, maybe you're new to the workforce, it's a great opportunity to get out there from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's taking place at AWC in the Shawnee Conference Center. Again, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. They do have priority admission for veterans, active military, and spouses available.
And don't forget, if you are in town and you are taking the YCAT to the job fair, all you have to do is show them your registration into the job fair, and you won't have to pay.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And if you do want to register ahead of time, it just makes things a little quicker when you get there. Go to events.ypic.com.
Oh, right.
All right, let's talk construction because it's kind of been the bane of our existence once again.
Yeah.
It's necessary. Progress is happening.
It
growing.
is,
There's
it is.
things that need to be done. But 16th Street and at Avenue B and Avenue B to how far?
24th Street.
24th Street. They got some stuff going on.
Not just some. Lots.
It's narrowed down to one lane. Was it one lane each direction?
Yeah, it is. And it's kind of been that way off and on. It's kind of been that way off and on for the last, month. But in this last few days, it's gotten worse because it really is like one lane all the way down. You kind of had some areas where it would open up to 2 lanes. It is one lane each way all the way down. Please be patient and pay attention.
Stay off your phones.
Yes, because those lines are getting long and you don't realize it's going to stop quickly, especially if the person in front of you is stopping quickly.
Yes.
It's scary.
And there's some spots that they're still working on that need to be smoothed out, so you have some bumps and drops that do catch you kind of by surprise.
Yeah.
So be mindful of that, especially if you are headed northbound up to Avenue B. At that They do have a sign there.
At 16th Street?
At 16th Street.
Yeah.
And it kind of catches you a little bit by surprise when you're crossing the opposite direction heading south.
Yeah.
So you're just not quite used to that there. So be advised of
And
that.
there is workers working right out. They're using equipment. They're standing right there right up against that line. So just be careful.
Please.
Yes.
All right. Are you ready for a break?
Sure.
Our guest is here and ready to
Yes.
go this morning.
All right.
We are going to take a quick break on Today in Yuma. We'll be back with more of the show after this. Today in Yuma is brought to you by Quick Refrigeration, where they have their free filter Fridays.
Woo!
Make sure you save those dimensions. Write them down for your air filter. And once you do go down to 190 West 10th Street on a Friday, they'll have you saved in the system, so they'll remember from then on.
Yes.
But take the dimensions, and they will give you a brand new standard 1-inch air filter for free at Quick Refrigeration.
They're going to be here in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, on the other side, right?
On the other side. We also want to thank Ed Whitehead's Tire Pros. Protect those tires and make sure your alignment is good to go. Stop by and see them at any Ed Whitehead's Tire Pros, and they'll keep you straight. Ed Whitehead's Tire Pros locations all throughout Yuma. They are so much more than tires.
And Yuma Nelson is a full-service wholesaler who specializes in waterworks and plumbing, and they carry a large inventory of high-quality products from Spears, Milwaukee, Rigid, and more. They're open weekdays on Pacific Avenue right across from Yuma Palms.
And Neverlow Smoke and Vape Lounge at 2760 South 4th Avenue. They are Yuma's best vape lounge because they carry vaping products and accessories that you cannot find anywhere else. Don't forget about their sister company, Neverlow Glass Gallery at 1910 South 4th Avenue.
It is Today in Yuma. We'll be back after the break talking volleyball on Z93 and Outlaw Country.
He's here.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Well, come on in.
And you weren't late. You're right on time.
Trust me, sitting in that B and stressing, knowing that this is an opportunity I couldn't pass up.
And then you hear us start talking. He's like, oh my gosh.
That's why I was late. No, but I was listening to heavy metal, so we're good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're very
I'm
welcome.
so excited.
Thank you for being able to come down so quick.
Yeah, this is so much fun for me.
We've got some people watching that are anxious
Excited to hear about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome to hear. This has been a long time coming. No.
And it started, right?
No, I'm starting it up right now.
okay.
Like we're kind of on the fly. I had to crunch the season. We're running out of time for a season, so we
'cause
do
I'm
have to
like-
start it right now.
I thought I saw them out there Monday.
It's not a league yet. It's just
okay.
us playing. So
okay.
all I'm doing is trying to structure it and get some sort of community and get a vibe.
Find out
we
where
can-
the interest is.
Right, and start building youth and.
Well, you have quite a few people out there.
Oh yeah, that's why. It's
Yeah.
just we want some structure.
Yeah, we ride bikes on Monday and Thursday, and I forget that it's hockey season, and we're like,
Right.
meet at the skate park, and then I was like, there is nowhere to park. I ended up having to
Right.
park all the way by Gwynetham.
That's awesome. That's good. Yeah.
Yes, it
That's
is
good to
awesome
hear.
because
That's
people
good.
are using the parks and
I love
and
no
the
parking.
facilities.
Yeah, you can carpool. Yeah, that's good. That's good for me.
Just means there's that interest.
Right. So it was
Yes.
packed the other night, huh? They just redid the sand, so it's awesome. There's an opportunity now to really do this. What I'm doing is not new.
Which is good.
Yeah.
You know what? I remember.
all the other cities around have it.
Yeah.
Did we have some stuff down by Gateway?
The only usable courts in town are Kennedy. That's the
Yeah.
only one that I can do what I'm doing. on
And
here.
I'm glad they did redo the
Oh,
sand
we've been
because it was
pushing for
hard.
years.
Yeah,
Doctors
it was real
care.
hard.
There's no way we could do on what we used to have, and I'd love to talk about that. Yeah,
Okay,
can we
yeah,
go through
definitely.
that?
Yeah, we
And then
will.
my Friday sunsets, I really want to promote us with the youth.
Okay.
Really cool idea there.
We'll talk about it all.
So you played some volleyball? Let's get back out
7th
there.
grade through junior year,
Great
and I
sport.
just on into senior year. I was in journalism. I had too much going. You know how it is.
I do.
The life of a senior.
But it's a great sport on the side, you know. You don't have to touch anyone.
It's also I tore my meniscus, but it wasn't during actual
Yeah.
competitive play. I had advanced PE, which was co-ed, and
I hear this story so much.
I jumped up to spike the ball, and I hyperextended my knee. But it felt like it pushed forward, but it popped backwards. And I thought the guy behind me came and pushed my knee in.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm
Did he?
like on the ground. No, and they're like, he didn't touch you.
You're like, yes, I
And
did.
Then I put
I've
off.
heard that so much,
I put off
yeah.
surgery for 6 years and kick myself now for not doing it sooner.
Yeah. All right, are you ready?
I think so.
All right, here we go.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
Joining us now, we're going to be talking sand volleyball with John Kavesti.
Kavesti, got it right.
All
Yep.
right, thanks for coming in and joining us, John.
Thank you so much for having me here. I am excited about this.
Well, we're going to be talking about sunset volley.
Yes.
Is that what it's called?
It is. You know why we call it that?
Why?
Because we play when the sun goes down. It's too hot.
Well, that's
I don't blame you.
Right.
that's definitely the time of day to do it, especially this time of year.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about what progress you've made so far as to a league and how the community might be able to come out and get involved if they're interested.
This is brand new, and this comes on the tails of the city making some really good improvements to Kennedy Park. We've got some soft sand, real lines, real nets. We can actually do leagues, and it's nothing new that I'm doing. It's Phoenix has it, Tucson has it, Minnesota has it. You know, California has it. We're 2.5 hours away from the biggest mecca of beach volleyball there is.
Yes.
Right. And we have no culture here. And one of the reasons was we didn't have the proper facilities. And City of Yuma, thank you. Dr. Pear started, I think, 7 years ago or so, and our community now that plays now kind of pushed it forward. And just we constant, and it finally happened. And we have it. We have soft, good beach sand. We have good net. And let's actually get some structure out there and play some tournaments.
That makes a huge difference because it packs down hard over time.
Right.
And,
I got to tell you a little quick story. I was one moment away from doing a Sarah McLachlan sort of music video of kids with skin knees in the corner, like, we need to save our kids from the conditions at the Kennedy courts, and we're good now, and we can just celebrate this. Let's celebrate it.
No, we definitely can, and they're doing so much improvements to that area over there. I'm glad that they did work on
potential.
Those. The last time I was there, Ollie and one of his little buddies was trying to play in that sand. I thought it was soft. I'm like, this is really hard. It's not fun to play in.
I'm in construction, and the sand they use is actually designed to compact.
Okay.
And so when people use the shoes and the water gets on it, it's meant to compact. So the beach sand that we have now is not designed to compact.
Well, good.
Yeah, so it's awesome. Just getting a little scientific there for you.
Well, you have a website.
I do, sunsetvolley.com. I do. Check it out. We want to get pictures of people playing on there, so let's get the league started. Let's get some tournaments. I'm going to host some mixers here. I have a huge push coming for the youth. I don't like to do anything normal. I just don't.
We're all about that.
Right, and so I want to do what's called a Friday sunset every Friday. And what it is, it's going to be an open mixer volley, 12 to 18, and you're going to come play with different people, do some sort of fun volleyball first, right? And then we're going to transform the courts into some sort of theme.
Okay.
And let's say that theme is board game night. And so I'm going to put a sheet across the net, you're going to sit on your towel, you're going to throw balls over the net, and you're playing Battleship.
Yes,
right?
I love that.
You put poles at the end of a fishing net, put balls in the middle, you're playing Hungry Hungry Hippos.
Okay.
I don't even need to describe what Angry Birds Night is going to be like, right? I mean, and so I've got 50 ideas in my book here of just bringing the people who are a little maybe intimidated from the game and the people that love the game and bring them together to play. And then after that, I want to do some sort of chillax is what I'm calling it. And maybe it's a movie on the screen on the net. You put your towel down, lay and watch a movie. We have sandcastle contests. We do some sort of meditation, charity work. You know, and so we bring food trucks. Families watch their kids play in these games. We do all sorts of stuff around the community there. And just grow the sport, grow the culture, grow the fun. And then the hockey can do something right next door, and then we can have a skateboard competition. And why can't we have like a Summer Olympics at Kennedy Park?
That would be awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
It just takes a couple people doing it. And I've
Selena
got great support from my family and friends.
John, Selena just commented, and she said, I did look at the website. Will the league only be 14 plus?
See, so I want to start. So here's the thing, is I need to get kind of the funding to support the youth. I don't want the entry level for youth to be expensive. I'm priced where everybody else in the nation is for my leagues. For adults. And so the adults are really going to fund what the youth are going to be able to do. I'm not looking to make $1 off this. I'm just looking to build a community. I really am. And I need the league started before I can really push the youth stuff. And the youth stuff's coming. I want to see what the interest is first.
Like you said, you're just starting this.
I am.
And so for right now, we'll start with the 14 plus,
Right.
and as that grows, then you'll start adding in the others.
I have so much. My wife, God bless her, I love her to death, and she supports every idea I have, and I kind of got to pump the brakes every now and then. it's so wise of me just to be small. I need to be able to support it before we can bring it up.
Well, you
And,
want it to be successful.
I do. And right now, the leagues that are successful in other places are those adult leagues, 14 and up. And Friday Sunsets is a good intro for the youth. I do coach Rush Volleyball Club Volleyball. We're trying to build boys volleyball, and eventually, the whole mission here was bringing boys volleyball to high schools, and I accidentally started a business with it. Right?
I hate when that happens.
Right, no, darn, shucks. But great, we're going to build the culture through the beach. And so to bring something to the high schools and to bring something, you have to build the culture, and I understand that. So let's build it. We'll get the people involved, and we'll go from there.
And while a portion of the year is a little difficult to be outside, especially on hot sand, we do have many functional months of the year where this is fantastic.
It's unbelievable weather for us most of the year. Unbelievable. And yeah, it gets a little hot in the summer, and I'm starting a little early on account of that. It's still a little hot, but it is cool at night, but I have to. The season has to stop at the end of the year, and we run out of weeks in it that way. So I promise you it's going to be awesome weather about 3 weeks in. We might have to endure a little bit. I'll have late registration available. Always want people to join. But yeah.
Is the website the best way for people to go about
it? It
registration?
is. Right now it's the best way. It's where all the orders are running through. It's where all the action is. I am going to be developing social media. I got to be honest with you, I'm a little old school with that stuff, so I have a partner that's helping me with a lot of that. And my family, of course, always will help me with that stuff as well.
So Fridays at sunset?
So Friday Sunsets are a thing that we're doing on Fridays every month.
Okay.
It'll be an event out there.
Okay.
My leagues are Tuesdays and Thursdays. And so we have a fours competitive, which is you want to beat the other team wholeheartedly, right?
Yeah.
You have a fours co-ed rec fun. That's going to have like let's have some fun with some friends, right? Let's play some volleyball. I don't want to bash in your face. I just want to want to get across. Then we have twos competitive, and I'm gonna try and get as many twos competitive because that's really where the competitive sand starts is twos competitive. That is, I want to put it as hard in your face as possible, like the competitive style volleyball. And we're going to have clinics to teach you how to do that. We're going to do all sorts of stuff to get you to that level of play. That's the style of play I like to play. And then we're going to have sixes, co-ed, fun rec, which is your family style. Bring your family out, let's have some fun.
I like that
Absolutely,
too.
absolutely.
Sometimes those are the most competitive, though.
Oh, no kidding, no kidding. I have a too much turkey tourney that has a 6 co-ed tournament on it. I'm hoping for families to kind of come out there for that secondary.
Now, are you collaborating with the city of Yuma?
I am. They've been great. They are working with me to get the courts up. I have a partnership with them in development, I hope, and we will be working forward together to really promote the sport. It's awesome.
Well, maybe you have some people that want to be involved, but maybe they, I don't know, they don't want to play. Are you looking for volunteers in any way?
Any way possible.
Sponsors?
Sponsors, sure. I absolutely. I mean, any way I can get in front of the youth and build the game of volleyball. We have a very low culture as organized now. Let's just build it up and have some fun. It's a blast. You know why I love volleyball? You don't have to touch anyone. And not that I don't like touching, but it's you don't have to box anybody out. You don't have to tackle anyone.
You've
You
never
have to
done
tag
full contact volleyball?
that might be fun. Might be a Friday sunset.
I got hurt playing it the normal way.
I know, yeah, I know, it's true. But so the sand, and when you have correct sand and the right sand and it's level, it's actually low impact, and it's really good for building up your ankles and your knees and so.
So you're talking, you have the 4-on-4 that is like not as competitive. You still want to win.
Right, that'll be your rec fun.
So you don't really have to have like a ton of skill, right?
No, I want people to not be afraid of the sport. I want it to be an entry level as big as possible. And if you want to take it further, sure, I'll have those venues. But let's start with fun first.
Okay.
We need to have some fun.
And
and
enjoy what you're doing.
This is just a way for us all to come together, no matter where. I mean, am I going to ask who you're voting for if I'm playing volleyball
No,
with you?
you're not.
No.
Right. So let's build a couple more of
Have a
those
good time.
opportunities. Okay.
Yeah,
And it's like I said, I'm not doing anything new. It's Phoenix has it, California has it.
Selena said she heard you mention Rush Volleyball.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
have info for the local Rush group?
Rush, yeah. So Rush is a great competitive 6-person indoor volleyball league. We have a great women's presence here with I think it's 7 to 8 teams now. I actually coach the only boys competitive volleyball team in town. It's a 16U team. If there's any boys interested in playing volleyball, rushvolleyball.com, I believe is what it is. It's a Rush club organization. They are based out of Phoenix, but they've given us the opportunity to build the sport.
Okay.
We don't have that opportunity otherwise.
Where do you have to travel for that?
Phoenix.
Okay.
Phoenix and SoCal. So
Okay.
really not so bad. We've, like I said, we've
you're
got the
right
best
there.
volleyball players 2.5
It's like
hours away.
most other travel sports and stuff
It is.
like that.
It is. And so I'm trying to give these boys on this team the best high school experience they can get because they don't really have one right now. And so we have a boardroom tonight where we sit around and we watch our films from last weekend and we learn about the game, and we'll have practice tomorrow. And we try, but we skip around gyms because that's the way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't. I could talk all day about volleyball, I think. Yeah, I'm super passionate about it. I don't want to take too much time, but we really need opportunities for kids to get indoors in the summer.
Yeah. No, that's true. But staying active too, getting
right.
off those devices.
Right. And instead of whining about it, I'm just going to put a bunch of students that want it behind it.
No, that's
with
true.
a bunch of
Because
letters.
people say, well, there's nothing for kids to do, and when we do have activities and opportunities
Right.
provided, you need people to come out and utilize
Right.
what's
And
being provided.
I'm sure there's reasons why not, but I want to see the opportunities. I think that we can start working towards some opportunities of filling those gyms up and
Try it
getting
out.
leagues in there. Yeah,
Exactly.
and this is where it starts.
Awesome.
I love it.
Great
Yeah.
information. Again, sunsetvolley.com is the website if you'd like to go find out more information about that. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, John.
Thank you so much. Thank
Alrighty.
you.
We are going to take our Village and Pizza Parlor selfie. We'll be back with more of Today in Yuma after this. The show is brought to you by our awesome guests like Pima Federal Credit Union. They've been in business since 1951, and during that time, they've been helping people reach their dreams of home ownership, maybe owning your own business. They can help you achieve those personal financial goals. Find out more at pimafederal.org.
And the Broken Yoke Cafe. They are open Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, with happy hour from noon to 2. Saturday and Sunday, they're open until 3. And Millie let us know yesterday that salmon is back permanent. So if you are interested in the salmon toast or the salmon eggs Benedict, you can just ask for it because it is there permanently. And don't forget, they've gone pumpkin spice lattes, pumpkin spice pancakes, and more, all at the Broken Yoke Cafe.
And exciting news. Do you see any marks or flags around your neighborhood? If you have, that's good news because Aloe's getting close to bringing their services to your area. And I arrived home yesterday. There's a little green sign in the corner of my yard. So hopefully that means ahead of schedule.
Yes.
And you can find more about that construction process at aloecommunications.com.
And the Yuma Mesa Shopping Center. Your store is located in the heart of Yuma at 16th Street and 4th Avenue. Everything you could possibly need in one stop. They have Big Lots, Kelly Pro Nails, the Del Sol Market with the yummy restaurant inside, and more, all in the heart of Yuma.
And at Astron, we're always moving, always innovating, and always looking ahead. Our advanced test and evaluation capabilities deliver results with impact, ensuring soldiers have overmatch on tomorrow's battlefield. To learn more, visit us at astrion.us/Yuma. We'll be back after the break on Z93 and Outlaw Country.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
Thank you.
Hello,
Thank you.
Lindsay.
So much fun. You guys get to do this every day.
Yes.
That's fantastic. A lot of energy, though.
We're going to do some pictures, John, right in front of this bathroom really quick.
I got to get some branded stuff. Get some revenue, though. I'm trying to do this completely free of the books. So.
All right.
Oh.
All right, here we go.
He's tall. We gotta
Yes,
get
he
him.
is. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Those are wonderful.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you. Anything you have, just send it on over, okay?
You're awesome.
All right. Thank you. We'll see you later.
Yep.
This is Miss Marissa.
It is. The selfie inside. No,
Sit in the corner by the wall. It's got better lighting.
Got it. You've changed stuff around.
Yes, just a little bit.
I have a new one coming that's microfiber, so it won't be wrinkled like that.
She doesn't look on this side.
Awesome. That one works better in the other studio because it's deeper.
Yeah.
But since this is closer to
And
us.
she doesn't like, she said that it has the creases. She goes, I don't like the creases.
Yeah, you usually sit in this one, so
Yes.
perfect.
Yes.
See, there's just look. I think we still need to adjust.
It's
It's the window, but also up top too. You haven't been here in a minute, huh?
This is your camera.
Oh, let me move.
I remember that one.
Be back over here. John sat in that other chair, so I wanted to be able to see him there.
Are you ready?
I am. I brought you guys a flyer.
Yes, thank you.
And then I also brought you a timeline.
Oh, thank you.
So you guys have an idea. I can't
right.
believe I'm here talking about.
Oh, I hold this up and my camera is reversed, so it's backwards.
It's okay.
Here, Bracy, you can hold it up to your camera.
Yeah, I have,
can
and
be
I'll
like-
hold this one up over here.
I'm trying to enjoy Halloween, and we already have Christmas
Yes.
everywhere.
And you love Halloween.
I love Halloween.
Do you have a new costume this year?
Yes, I do. I can't share it yet because we're having a big competition at City of Yuma. We're huge with Halloween, and departments are very secretive of what
So
theme.
you guys have your theme already.
Yes, and we have like a battle with IT because IT always.
Yeah.
They go above.
Yes, and I heard that last year it was pretty close for the communications team because I'm under communications, and we were very close on winning, but IT.
And you started last year, right?
Yes, so I
before?
started with the city on November 13th.
Oh, you missed it barely.
Yes, but they're huge with Halloween, which is
What about the dogs? Any costumes?
yes. One of them is gonna be dressing up as Georgie because Dad is gonna be Pennywise.
Oh, okay.
The original,
Okay.
right? And I believe Zion, they're gonna dress him up as a Deadpool dog. Because Dad is dressing up as Deadpool dog. Did I say so much? For work. So he wants his meanie. And they're doing the dance. You know how?
Yes.
Is it the NSYNC song
Yes,
or one
yes.
of those, right? And he's gonna do the dance. And Zion.
Does he know the dance?
He's practicing. He's practicing.
I love it.
And then of course I'm gonna be a clown. And I'm gonna scare kids because Kit Kats are expensive and you need to earn that.
Especially now, $30 a bag of candy.
It's expensive.
Yes.
It is
It's like
expensive.
50 something.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
Hey, I'm gonna scare you.
She's like, you're gonna
Giving
burn it.
stickers away.
You're gonna earn that. You're gonna earn that Snickers, boy. It's expensive.
Stickers are fun too.
Stickers are fun.
All right, here we go.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
Joining us from the city of Yuma for Tacos and Tunes is Brisa Garcia. Good morning.
Good morning, ladies.
Good
I am
morning.
back. I am back.
I love that.
Well, you're here to make us hungry.
Yes, I've been hungry for the last month. But yes, I am back. We have tacos and tunes. It's going to be this Saturday. The fun starts at 10.
This Saturday?
This Saturday at 10 o'clock, and it ends at 9. And we have a lot of good things going on for our community.
What is that date? The 5th?
It's the 5th,
It's the
October
5th.
5th. It's a Saturday. Yes, ma'am. We're bringing the michelada. We know that the michelada has been in Yuma already, but as a city,
It's the first time
city
the
of Yuma,
city.
it's the first time they're doing the michelada. So we're very
How's that gonna work?
excited. So they're gonna be, our judges are gonna be tasting the mix. It's gonna go by appearance and taste.
Okay.
And of course, we have our tacos. We have 15 taco vendors who are gonna try and be named Taco King.
So the same judges for the tacos, are they the same for the meat?
Yes, so I hope their stomachs are ready. I wear spandex,
Good idea. Good
Right.
idea.
You prepare.
prepared. You know, it's like Thanksgiving, you have the spandex, be prepared for tacos and tunes. So yeah, there's gonna be some meat sweats going on.
But even if you were to because there is so many vendors, even
Yes.
trying to okay, let me just get one taco here, one taco here, one taco. That's a lot of tacos.
That's a lot of tacos. And these are 3 categories. They have asada, which is, of course, our traditional taco, al pastor, and chef's choice, which could be also be their unique taco. So that's going to be the taco that's going to get them those extra points. Of course, my taco vendors are very aware that in order to be able to win Taco King, they have to participate in all 3 categories. They don't have to, because they can still win each protein. They
Right.
could win for asada and maybe not submit for the other 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you get the overall Taco King or Queen? Is there one, or is it just one for a category?
It's going to be one for the whole category.
One overall.
Okay.
Yeah, or one overall. So you
Okay.
could, Jen could win asada, but maybe didn't participate in the next 2, and then you did, so you have a better outcome
I
of
see.
getting
Okay.
Taco
So
King.
the more you participate in, the better chances you are.
The better, yeah. And then of course you have those those rights of being able to show off to everyone that you were named the Taco King.
Bragging rights, of course.
Bragging rights.
Now, is there any cost to attend?
No, it is a total free event. We also have wrestling, and that's free.
Okay.
Our wrestling is going to start at 6
I want to see this.
on Madison. We love wrestling. So we're going to have some wrestling going on. It's going to be 4 20-minute shows.
Now, it's a special style of wrestling.
It's going to be Hispanic wrestling, just like
Lucha Libre.
yeah,
Yes.
just like Lucha Libre, except of course for liability purposes, we're going to keep it safe.
Yes.
But they're going to go all out and just do a show for everyone. So hopefully people will like it.
And
I love
that's
it.
free to watch?
And that's also free as soon as the car show ends, because the car show will run from 10 to 5. Awards will start at 4, and the wrestling will start at 6. And we would have loved to have done the show earlier, but it is going to be 111.
It is going to be warm.
And the ring is going to be very hot. So the wrestlers need to have a little bit of a cooler weather because the ring is going to be super hot. So imagine these poor actors
Safety.
throwing themselves
Wearing
in the ring.
masks in some instances.
And burning themselves. And
Yeah.
It's for the safety.
it's for the safety.
Again, the admission part is free, but you need to
Yes.
bring your walking around taco money.
Yes, and we're gonna have. Please, I invite everyone to go on social media. We have categories. For example, the middle of Main Street is gonna be called Taco Land. Where the roundabout is, we're gonna have the beer garden, and we're gonna have all the michelada vendors. So that's gonna be called Micheladaville. So you can know where you're at.
It's
All
not
our-
an actual beer fountain, though.
No, we wish, right? And then all our community dances are going to be right in front of our movie theater. So every corner on Main is going to have some type of music and activity going on. And we did this on purpose to make sure that the vendors didn't feel left out, especially because we have 60 vendors.
Wow.
All on Main.
That's a lot. Now, where am I going to park, though?
You're going to park around downtown. There's going to be a lot of parking.
The back sides, like behind the art center.
Yes, and I would recommend people getting there early because, of course, if you're there early, you're going to be able to get a parking space.
And be careful. Last year, Teresa was sharing. Was it Tacos
Yes,
and Tunes?
it
She
was.
sharing some video. They were down at the Southwest Management Office. They're a
Yes.
family, and they were kind of just sitting there hanging out, having a good time, and people were being.
Well, it's people that are parking in that parking lot that is on that south side of Main Street over there, and
the
City
parking
of
by
Yuma and Sheriff,
probation and walking.
because there's another parking lot over there, and it's a simple walk across the street.
Yeah.
You would think, and City of Yuma and sheriffs were doing a great job at trying to keep everyone safe.
Yes.
But it is a crosswalk there, and so
Yes.
people need to make sure that they're stopping. And I was scared because I witnessed vehicles going around the police when they were trying to stop the traffic so that the people could get across safely. So be mindful to please pay attention, go
Yes.
slow, and pay attention because there will be people crossing crosswalks.
And you mentioned that in great point that you brought, because sometimes people think that events are just events, but we get together with different departments. We get together with YPD, with fire, and we make sure that our layouts have emergency and entrance exits. We have a plan. They know, depending on the emergency, where they can access Main Street. They think of those things as well, so they have PD around the event, making sure that everyone is safe, and safety is huge for us.
It is, and I know, like, even and pay attention. Pedestrians walking. I know we
Yes.
tend to ride our bikes because they're.
Yes.
Why try and find a parking spot? And we do have bike friends that are, our bike life friends that do participate in the different car shows and things like that. So we go to support. So there's going to be a lot of people walking,
It is.
riding their bikes, and again, there is a lot of traffic, but we just need to keep everyone safe.
If you don't need to be downtown Saturday, use an alternate route.
Yes.
There's other ways to get around it, and we encourage you safety first, because
Yes.
Teresa, I was there earlier in the day, and then Teresa was there with her family later, and Lindsay's watching. She still has the videos. They were with Teresa
Yes.
and sending me those so I could share them and advise people to be safe. It baffled me, but
Because it's a drinking event, and we have to make sure, and we think of that as an entire City of Yuma team. We think of that. We think of our residents who maybe have a disability, and we need to make sure that we're not blocking those areas for them as well on Main.
Accessibility.
Yes,
Now,
we think of everything.
Let's talk about people who might be drinking because they may be responsible. They're planning ahead. They're arranging for a designated driver
Yes,
to
or
pick
ride
them up.
share,
Ride share.
Yeah.
Yes.
So where is the best? Is there kind of a collective spot for ride shares?
We don't, but good thing that you brought that up. We just make sure as a team that we're walking around and we're keeping an eye on our residents.
In the past, most of them pick up like behind the art center area, over in that area. Yeah.
I think that's an easy point of reference. That's
yes,
why.
and you know what? And good thing that you brought it because so this is my first tacos in Tune, so that's a first experience for me. Because for barbecue, we didn't really have an issue with.
Yeah.
But I know with this one, the drinking, and of course people want to have fun and relax, and then the micheladas, it's a little bit extra of an incentive of wanting to drink.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just ask people that to have a designated driver, and you know, it's cheaper.
Be
to
responsible.
Yes.
Let's talk about this entertainment because I'm looking at the lineup because I have
There's
the
a
lineup
lot.
right here.
Yes.
There is a lot.
So on First and Main, we have all the community dances. We have so many clubs here in Yuma, and I'm so excited. I wish I could have added more, but it's going to be full of performances. And on main stage, we're going to open at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
We're going to have a lot of good music. We're going to have Ritmo Latino. We have a Selena tribute. We have Alazan. Of course, we have the Lucha Libre. So it's going to be very, very entertaining.
Who's like the headliner?
It's going to be the Selena tribute for
Ooh,
sure.
okay.
Yeah, and that's going to be Cumbia Queen.
At 7:30?
At 7:30, and they're going to close our event.
Okay,
Yes.
sounds good.
Still no admission to get into all these shows.
No, all free, and we just recommend people to make sure they bring hats, sunblock, because it's going to be hot.
It is going to be hot, but you have the shade of the
Yes.
of the regular downtown Main Street merchants.
Yes.
The businesses all around as well. You know, you can go have your taco and then maybe go patron one of the businesses there. Lots of shopping
Go
all
in
in
there,
the area.
yes.
You know, so again, there's opportunities to cool off. And maybe you go early and have lunch and then come back later when the sun goes down.
Exactly.
You know, you can do that too.
Yes,
So.
and we announce, of course, I believe at 3:45, we are announcing the winners, and we want to
Oh.
make sure we announce them early so those vendors can really sell their product.
Yeah, definitely. Well, again, it's a great time. Where can they find this lineup? So if they want to put it on their phone or anything like
If they
that.
want to go ahead and visit our City of Yuma page, I believe Adriana will be posting either Thursday or Friday.
Okay.
But we're gonna have the timeline out there for everyone.
Yeah, easy. Then you can put it on your phone.
Yes.
Exactly, and then
Well,
you'll
that-
know exactly what's when.
And again, over 60 vendors on Main Street.
Yes, and I wish I could have had more vendors.
Are they all taco?
No, so
Okay.
we have 15 that are taco, and then the rest are sweets and hot dogs and
I'm excited.
accessories, and I want to thank all my vendors because without my vendors, this event would not be a success. And I wish I could have had more, but because of safety reasons, vendors need to be so much away
That's
from
a
each
lot.
other.
That's a lot of people to have on Main Street.
It is, and everyone wanted to be on Main, so that made it even more difficult. Our vendors didn't want to be on Second, they didn't want to be in alleys. They all wanted to be on Main.
I kind of liked when they were on Second Avenue because they were shorter lines and
Yes.
it was there
And
was
there was
easier
shade, and there was
there
shade.
was shade. There was
Because
shade.
when I walked the event last year, the alley vendors had a lot of shade. I'm like, oh, this is a nice area. And it was cooler because of the shade.
Yep.
You could feel like a little breeze.
Yes,
a little
shade
breeze.
makes a
At
difference.
least
Bring your umbrellas.
Like 109.
Yes.
Exactly. Instead of being in the 111.
Drink your water too.
Yes,
your water,
take
please.
your water.
Yes.
Well, again, that's this Saturday.
It's going to be this Saturday, and if I could have a second to just thank my presenting sponsors, Eco Energy, Cretines, Tacos and Beer, and all my other sponsors, you know, the TV stations, you know, they've been nothing but good to City of Yuma, and we're very excited for this event, and I'm very excited because this is the only event I haven't worked on yet.
Yes.
After that, we're good.
Then we're going to celebrate your anniversary.
Exactly.
With the City of Yuma.
So we're excited. It's a huge event. If I thought Barbecue and Brew was a big event, Tacos and Tunes is a monster of an event, and we have a lot of people who are excited for this event.
Well, like me, for a lot of people, you had me at taco.
Yes.
Exactly. I love that.
That's like keywords, taco. Okay, we're good. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Brisa.
Thank you for having me.
We are going to take our Village and Pizza Parlor selfie here in the studio. Remember, you can hang out with us during the break, too. We're doing our
Yes.
selfies inside, so if you're watching on the Sunset Health Facebook Live feed, you won't miss anything. Today in Yuma is brought to you by our great sponsors like FanQuest Comics and Games. Diane will be joining us on the show tomorrow to talk about an awesome costume contest. But make sure you join our Facebook group. It's called FanQuest Comics and Games to find out everything that's happening at the shop.
And we also want to thank our friends over at Brewers. Don't forget the beer. Did you know at Brewers Avenue B location, you could add beer to your delivery order? It's true. Brewers can deliver ice cold beer straight to your front door.
And American Eagle of Arizona wants to remind you they are here and they are eager to serve the Yuma community. If you have any water damage repair that needs done, or maybe you're looking at doing some remodeling, give them a call today. That's American Eagle of Arizona, 928-726-1617.
And Sprague Sports carries a large selection of name brand quality knives to suit your needs. Come and check out their selection, and you can talk to the experts because they can find you the perfect size, the perfect fit for whatever you're trying to do. That's at Sprague Sports on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
It's Today in Yuma. We'll be back after the break on Z93 and Outlaw Country. Good morning, Susan.
Where is our selfie now?
Right here.
Right here.
Ooh. And
Changing it up a
that.
little bit. Yeah, because
like
now that
it.
we have the new cameras, the people can't go out with us. So we stay in here.
I love it, though.
So the only thing is we're going to get a different one because it's crease, and we'll put this one back in the other studio for
Got it.
All right, here we go.
Alright.
Hold on. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Thank you,
Awesome.
ladies.
Thank you.
You know what's worked in the past? I don't know if it will work for this one. With my banners, we'll put them out in the sun.
And it
but I
takes
don't
the
know.
wheels out. It's
Yeah.
the type it is. She's
Yeah.
got a cloth one that's coming that won't do this.
It's beautiful.
But
Yeah.
yes.
I have the
Ladies,
microfiber.
thank you.
All right, we'll see you later.
I hope you guys go to the event.
Oh, we'll be there. Take a deep breath. It's all going to be wonderful. It's going to be wonderful.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Girls. See you next week.
Yes.
I don't see Mia or anyone.
All right.
All right. We
Talk
got
about it.
lots of stuff to talk about.
Yes.
Hello, Kathy. Good morning. Let me see here. And someone sent me another event while we're on air.
Cool.
Have to get that added to the pinned gallery because there are lots of them.
I got the hose up there.
Yep.
You know, I'm kind of upset because
Amber.
I've been looking at our memories like from past years, and we've had a big storm in the last past years. In the last week, almost every day, I'm like, there's something.
I'm thankful. Well, I would like a little rain. I'm thankful for our sunshine right now compared to Georgia,
Yes,
North Carolina,
yes, but-
Florida. We just want a little baby storm.
A little one.
Little baby storm.
Speaking of little babies, remember when you made this for Ollie? Our little baby is not a little baby no more. It's crazy. I was talking to his teacher, one of his teachers this morning, and she goes, the other day they play it outside. Only when it's not a heat advisory they'll play outside. And she's like, we were racing. And she gets to the end and she's like, oh, you won. And she goes, here's your prize. And she's just, using the imagination. He goes, oh, thank you. And starts to carry it away, and all the other kids are looking at him like,
What'd you get?
and he's like, he's all excited, and it's nothing, but in his mind, she goes, I love that he uses his imagination. I said, girl, you have no idea. I'm going to start sending you videos. And they were looking at him like, what is that? And he's like, oh, I'm so excited.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
Well, you get to hang out with us for about 12 and a half more minutes.
They've been hanging out with us all hour. What do you mean?
We've got more stuff coming up. Brisa was talking about the tacos and tunes. This Thursday, it's the Summerton Arts Festival.
It is.
It's from 5 to 9 p.m. at Centennial Park. That is on Summerton Avenue. They will have arts and crafts, live painting, food vendors, and an art exhibition too.
Yes, it's going to be taking place in the evening. So once the sun goes down, it's going to be. It starts at 5. It's 5 to 9 p.m. So it's going to be a great time. They've done this in the past, and I've seen the pictures. I haven't actually attended myself, but it is so awesome to see all of the different arts and crafts, and the live painting
There's
is really
Zumba.
cool. They're gonna have you moving and having a good time.
The Cocopah Bird Dancers will be there. We have the Ballet Folklorico and Jazz. The font is very tiny.
I can't.
Mayans. And Grupo Danza, Rio Colorado.
Good job.
So lots of stuff. And we were just mentioning yesterday how Aloe has really, really become involved in a variety of things in the community. They're one of the sponsors for this.
They are.
Aloe and Avenir. Shout out to their team over at both those locations.
Yes. And coming up also this Saturday, and again, you can kind of work it all in because there's different things going on at different times. The Sorrel Foundation is going to be having their fall festival, and it is going to be taking place at 15719 South Avenue B. It is from 4 to 8 p.m. It is your typical fall festival. They're going to have face paintings, hay rides, games, foods, performances, jumpers, all that you can imagine of fall fun.
So many things, and a lot of these are pinned to the top of the Z93 page.
They are.
As well as the top of my page and my news page. If you do head over to the Z93 page, we have multiple things pinned. On a personal page, I can only pin one thing or one album at a time.
Yes.
But on the station page, we have the entry right now. If you would like to enter to win one of the 2 family packs of the Yuma County Fall Fair giveaways we have.
Boy, are they
Oh
entering.
my God, you can enter as often as you like, and some people take that to heart. But that is pinned to the top there. It's also online at monstermediayuma.com under the contest tab. You have until October 13th at 11:59 p.m. to get those entries in. But if you do want to kind of see an at a glance view of things that are happening, we have so many different ones. We mentioned that YumaCon is this Saturday and Sunday.
It is.
So that's taking place at the Civic Center. You can get details about that at yumashowtickets.com. But we have an event coming up on October 4th. This is the first I've shared
This
for
is
them.
really cool.
The Yuma Deaf and Hard of Hearing social events. That is going to be at Starbucks at 7824 East 32nd Street. That is the new Starbucks by Walmart off of 8E. Right there on that northwestern corner there of that. You can't miss it. Just follow the line of cars. It starts at 7
careful
p.m.
of the rock.
Yes. No, other side of the parking
Other side?
lot.
Okay.
The rocks in the other parking lot.
Okay.
But that's at 7824 East 32nd Street. Starts at 7 p.m. It doesn't have an ending time. They'll stay there as long as they're having fun.
Awesome. Sounds good. Well, this is really cool. They do this every single year. First Christian Church is going to be holding their craft and vendor bazaar on Saturday the 5th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And they are going to have everything that you can possibly imagine.
It's a great time if you're wanting to get kind of a jump on the holidays. But they do have a lot of great decor for fall as well.
Yes.
Some people are still looking for many things to get all decked out for fall stuff, but also as you get closer to the Christmas holiday.
They have, oh my gosh, like over 30 vendors that are going to be there. And it's at 3261 South Avenue 6E. Again, they do this every single year. I know people that look forward to this, especially with their winter visitor population coming back. They're so excited. But you're going to have sweets, crafts.
Let's go over some of the vendors,
Okay.
Teresa. We have Karen's Gift Closet,
We have Casa de Soap,
Charming Lily,
Chipped. I
Crafts-
don't know what
Crafts
that
by
is.
Terry,
Create.
Eyes of Avance,
Gifts, Grit and Grace Homemade.
Frenanigans.
Yes, I
I'm
left
guessing
that for
that's
you.
Fran, maybe.
I left that for you.
We also have ID hand carved signs,
Johnny's Mom's Wreath Design.
Liam's Art Box,
Lynn's, this is cute. Lynn's Pretty Things.
made by Marbella,
Mary Kay.
McMatos or McMatos Farm Soap Co.,
Meadows Harvest.
Mia Bella's Candles,
Miss O's Dipped Sweets. Those are delicious.
Ms. Zita's Crafts,
Seaside Jewels.
Sewing by Cindy Lou,
She's Craft by Danny.
That Crafty Lady,
The Purr Project Animal Rescue will be out there.
Along with Veronica's Bags
Exo Cheryl's Scents.
and Yuma Medicare Store.
And you can tell a lot of these are like home-based businesses. So that's a great way to support local and get a jump start on your holiday shopping.
Again, this is at First Christian Church. They're 3261 South Avenue 6E. They're right at the corner of 32nd Street and 6E.
Okay.
At the Christian school and church are right there on that corner.
All right.
So a lot of different things coming up. Please let us know about them. Again, we're very full as we lead on up to the Halloween holiday. But if you do reach out and you'd like to be on the show, we can put you on a waiting list.
Yes, reach out sooner rather than later. Again, we have very limited spaces, but if you do, we do on occasion get guests that don't show up or let us know like the day before, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it. Then we can hit that waiting list and get somebody in there to help you get the word out about your events.
And I don't know if you noticed, but I tried to help us out and put things in chronological order.
I did notice.
We have so many events. There is another fun thing coming up on the 5th. It is Fall Bingo, and this is hosted by the Mohawk Valley PTO, I believe.
And this is cool because it's out in East County.
It's their Braves Involvement Group.
Yeah.
And it starts at 2 p.m. at the MVS Cafeteria. That is located at 5151 South Avenue 39E. They'll have prizes. They'll have tons of fun. And they have a lot of basket prizes sponsored by wonderful businesses and members of the community. They've been doing this for a number of years. And we encourage you, get involved if you can.
Yes, and I love this because more and more I'm seeing people, shout out to Snowflake because I know she loves to go play bingo. People are looking for different places to go play bingo. So this is an opportunity to go out to East County, take a little drive, and enjoy some bingo.
All right, we also have another event. This is coming up. It's already October 2nd, so keep in mind.
Thank you for the reminder.
These are not that far away. We have Quechan Indian Days.
Yeah, we do.
And that will be going on October 10th through the 13th. And the Quechan tribe presents Honoring Our Past Leaders. They're inviting the community to this year's celebration. This theme holds deep significance for the Quechan Indian tribe as they reflect on the contributions of those who have paved the way for their community and culture. On October 10th at 7 p.m., they're going to have Honoring Our Past Leaders during Miss Quechan pageant.
I love that.
And that will be at the Paradise Event Center. And then on the 11th, 12th, and 13th, a whole slew of other events. The 11th, they have the flag raising, the language workshop. They also have kids games, traditional entertainment, adult games, and more entertainment, a cakewalk, and it's the Elder Hot Potato. Oh my goodness, I would love to see that.
I would, yes.
A DJ and so much more. And the 12th, they have the parade lineup. That parade will start at 9 a.m. We encourage you, just get more details.
Yeah.
I've shared this on our different pages, so you can get out and take part in it.
Yeah.
And support all the people that have worked really hard to put this on.
Definitely. We do want to remind you, we reminded you yesterday, but it is so important. The application process has opened for the Salvation's Army Angel Tree. The application process is open. So we encourage you, if you or your family is in need of these services, please contact the Salvation Army. They will get you set up with an appointment if you need help with the application, because there is a deadline, and once that deadline is done, because they need to be able to get with the kids and make sure they have everything, sizes and everything that they would need for Christmas. And so there is a deadline for that, but the application process is open now.
If you go to the Salvation Army Yuma Facebook page, they have the links available there, but they also have those frequently asked questions as well as a video to show you how to fill out the application.
Yes.
But like Teresa said, if you do need some help with that, they're more than happy to schedule an appointment to get that rolling.
And just an FYI as well, they are a cooling station. With these, with the extreme heat warning, you can stay a little bit longer.
And on weekends too.
And on weekends, you can bring your pets in when they do have the extreme heat warning, and they have the cots, so you can kind of get in and get a little bit of a reprieve from the heat. So just keep that in mind. They are over here across from 4th Avenue Junior High now, and kind of by Chili Pepper and Mr. G's and the Family Dollar right there. So they're located.
They're centrally located if
They
you,
really
if
are.
you do need a spot.
Yes.
And 5 days away from the deadline to register to vote in the
Yes.
general election.
So important.
We have the vice president debate that took place last night.
We
and
did.
if you missed any of that, you can find it anywhere. Just
You
do
can find
do
it
a
anywhere.
search by VP debate, and you'll be able to see some of the conversations that the two gentlemen had. But if you want to get registered, you can go to servicearizona.com. It is a quick process. You can also go to my.arizona.vote if you want to check your status there. But we encourage you, if you want to be able to participate in this process, you need to be registered. You cannot register the day of the election. So the 7th of October is the last day. If you want to register in person, you can do that at the recorder's office. That's at 102 South Main Street. And you can do so during business hours. They're open until 5 p.m. And for overseas military voters, you can visit fvap.gov.
Yes, you sure can. And again, it's important. We want everyone to get out there and let their voice be heard. Again, but you make sure you get registered on time, because those early ballots go out soon after.
Yes, they do. And a quick reminder, tomorrow Diane joins from FanQuest. Art Morales and Greg Levon are going to talk about the Clean and Beautiful for Yuma.
Okay.
And we're going to be talking about a blood drive. But on Friday, Wendy joins us from Bridget's Gift.
Yay!
It's on October 26th this year.
Yes, I'm excited.
Featuring Lauren Elena with special guest Coffee Anderson at the Cocoa Pot Events Lawn. Get your tickets now at bridgetsgift.com. And we have Yuma Senior Living joining us on Friday, and Foodielicious Janice.
Yes.
So go to our website, monstermediayuma.com. You want to enter for your chance to win the Yuma County Fair Fall Fest tickets. You also want to enter a chance to be a DJ for a day with DJ Hector B.
That's right.
And you want to enter that Foodielicious giveaway
For a $25
Burgers and Beer gift card.
Yes.
And a $20 Baskin Robbins gift card on the 90s at Noon page.
All right.
Whew, lots going on.
Yes.
Alrighty, everyone, be safe out there. Remember, drink your water. Think of your pets, too. And check on those family members and friends who might not have access to air conditioning.
All right.
We will see everyone tomorrow. Up next on Z93, it is the Bob and Sherry Show, followed by the 90s at Noon with DJ Hector B, while Outlaw Country brings you your favorite classic country music. KCYK Yuma and KLJZ Yuma.